Hello everyone! Today I wanted to unwind and play an old game. I've had this game growing up and have had some fond memories of it. It's a real-time strategy game set in the Star Trek universe taking place shortly after Voyager's return. I started thinking of this after a question was being passed around: what was the first game you spent over 100 hours of your life on? Well, I had come up in the days of Pokemon Red and Blue, Mortal Kombat, Zelda up to Majora's Mask, and quite a few Star Wars games, but I think it's a safe bet that this one took me over 100 hours with the campaign and instant action modes. So over a few parts, let's play through the campaign missions and see if the 2000 Activision game is as good as I remember. To be fair, I have been playing this just to refresh myself, so you will see all the campaign modes unlocked. I will do what I can to edit out the unnecessary bits while keeping the story intact. However, if you would prefer a natural run or even a live run on some later parts, let me know in the comments. First, let's watch the intro.
Captain, Priority 1 message from Starfleet.
Jean-Luc, we've just received some very disturbing information about the leader of the Borg invasion.
I already know.
Taral, call off this Urmang. An honorless dog like you will never rule the Empire.
That is where you are wrong, Worf. Now that I possess the sword of Kalis, the Klingon throne is mine.
I will see to it that day never comes.
Admiral Sela, sensors confirm. It is the Omega particle.
Prepare the containment field and hail the nearest Borg vessel. Tell them we wish to negotiate a deal. Captain, we are receiving a transmission from the Borg cube.
On screen.
Locutus.
Picard, lower your shields and prepare to be assimilated. If you are truly who you appear to be, you must know that I will not comply. You will comply. Your defensive capabilities are no match for us. Your culture will adapt to service ours. Resistance is and always has been futile.
Initiate maneuver. Warp Theta 1.
Lock all weapons on that vessel. Fire.
That intro rocks. Alright, let's get to the game. Single player mode, Federation Campaign, Episode 1, Premonitions.
Captain's log, stardate 53550.8. With the Dominion War over and matters stabilizing in the Alpha Quadrant, the Enterprise is helping to re-establish an outpost in the Barisa sector. Though we are not expecting any conflicts, there have been rumors of renegade Dominion ships in the area who have refused to accept the Dominion-Federation Treaty. The Enterprise is being sent to protect the outpost should any hostilities arise.
Alright, so they actually got Patrick Stewart for this game. Objectives: build a starbase, build a mining station, and don't blow up the Enterprise. This first mission will undoubtedly be a tutorial. Much of the Federation campaign will be, to be honest. But it does pick up in difficulty as levels go on, so...
That is a logical
gotta start
request.
small. These are the dilithium moons, not quite
Station
the way you
construction
see them
commencing.
in the series, but, you know, it's a game. That'll be your basic currency. You'll also have a crew complement, you get that from star bases, and an officer complement. You will get those from star bases and can increase the number in this game in star bases. They took that away for the next game. But if you lose a star base, you will lose the number of officers that you have there, so it is costly.
All sections on standby.
Everything's got nice overall layout, guard commands, patrol commands. Scout and search and destroy you'll probably use the most of in the game. On occasion you'll go to yellow alert, but you'll probably stay at red
Station
alert.
complete.
The original series klaxon. Love it.
A prudent course of action.
Station construction commencing.
It's interesting that they say there are going to be Dominion ships who have refused to accept the treaty after the big war through DS9. It's odd, since the Vorta and Jem'Hadar would see the Founders as gods and really would have no reason to rebel. That makes me wonder if either there was a rogue Founder leading them, or maybe just the Vorta rebelled and they're lying to the Jem'Hadar. Whatever the case is, the Dominion will actually have a slightly larger role to play in a later episode here. So they're not here just because, they actually do have a role to play. They, being a tutorial mission, they really don't attack until you have that starbase built and you're going out to explore. And if you're ever curious, there's a little timer down here, should you decide to play it. GOG has upgraded the game, so it does run on Windows 10 and Windows 11. Though I will say, I had to work through a lot of little settings to get this to run on Windows 11. I don't know if it's just my laptop, or if it's just set up for Windows 10, but eventually I got it to run. 6, 5, 4... I know, timers suck.
Station
Captain, sensors
complete.
are picking up Dominion attack ships heading this way.
All hands to battle stations.
Okay.
Just heading.
All sections report.
Just to speed this up, I'm going to send the Enterprise one way, I'm going to send our 2 Akira out.
Alter course.
Captain, the Dominion
Here,
ships
the
are
other way.
powering their weapons.
Go to red alert.
Alter course.
Make it so.
Come on. Why are you breaking on me now? I just tested you. Why are you fighting me?
All sections report.
We are
Captain,
back.
Dominion ships are powering their weapons.
Go to red
Doesn't
alert.
it just figure? Sorry, I forgot about the klaxon. Doesn't it
Lay
just
in a new
figure?
course.
Everything works when you test it. Works for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour.
Helm, new
Then
course
you do it
heading.
for real, and the damn thing breaks.
Engage.
So, just to speed this up, I'm going to
All
send my
sections
2
on
Akira
standby.
cruisers that way, and I'm going to
Lay
send
in
the
a new
Enterprise
course.
over here.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes.
The Dominion ships are pretty
Adjust heading.
weak in this one. Although later on in DS9 they started to look pretty weak too, so I guess that does make sense. Certainly the Federation would have had
Armed and
time to
ready.
get used to their technology after a
Mr.
long and
LaForge,
bloody war.
reroute all auxiliary power to the engines. Lay in a new course.
Adjust heading.
Enemy engaged.
I do like that you can see what systems are online until they are finished.
Make it so.
Adjust heading.
In later levels, you can actually take over a wounded ship
Armed and ready.
once you knock their shields offline. Although in this first game, they screw it up because your shields do not go down when you're beaming onto the opponent. They do fix that in the next one.
Make it so. Make it so.
Adjust heading.
Enemy engaged.
Captain, the area is secure from Dominion ships, but I am reading some strange temporal distortions in the area.
On screen. That ship. I've seen it before.
We are receiving a Priority 1 distress call.
On screen.
This is Captain Thaddeus Deming of the USS Premonition. We are under attack by the Borg. To any ships in the area, this is the USS Premonition.
Sir, we lost the transmission.
Data, locate the origin of that transmission and lay in a course. Lay in a new course.
Now, it's not expressly
All
said,
sections on
but you're going to
standby.
see that the Borg ships here are not very strong. I'm thinking this is after Voyager
Redirect
was
fire
able
to that vessel.
to give them some of that special tech. I don't know how you want to describe it. Probably the Borg have made some advancements since they saw it
Armed
too.
and ready.
So now the Federation and the Borg are on a more or less even footing. Just a guess. It's not explicit.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes.
Captain, we are receiving a hail from the Premonition.
On screen.
The legendary Captain Picard. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Captain Deming, you and your ship do not appear in the Starfleet database. Do you have an explanation for this?
That is because it does not yet exist. I've come from the future to warn the Federation of an impending Borg invasion. We must act quickly if we are to stop them.
Captain Deming, Starfleet has strict regulations which prohibit tampering with the current timeline. I have no intention of...
Captain! Within the hour, the Borg will attack and assimilate Starbase 612. Its destruction was marked as the first step in the Borg invasion that eventually took over the Alpha Quadrant. Picard, where I come from, the Federation barely exists. Vulcan, Bajor, Kronos, Earth, they're all assimilated planets. This is our last hope, Captain. If If you don't help us, the Alpha Quadrant will fall to the Borg.
Very well, Captain. I will pursue this matter. Lieutenant, send a message to Starfleet Command informing them of our situation. Ensign Lucetti, set a course for Starbase 612. Engage.
Alright, so we have a Federation ship from the future, more of a near future. They're pulling a Dragon Ball Z, going back in time to try and prevent the cybernetic organisms from taking over, in this case the Borg. So while the Enterprise is heading for that skirmish site, we are going to catch up with Worf in Episode 2 of Paradise Revisited.
Acting Captain's Log, Ambassador Worf commanding USS Avenger. I have been temporarily reassigned from my duties on the Klingon home world to mediate a situation developing in the Bakru system. Starfleet has given me command of the USS Avenger to deal with any hostilities that may arise. This is Ambassador Worf of the United Federation of Planets. Your presence here is a violation of Baku space. Your ships are ordered to leave the area immediately.
This space belonged to us long before the Federation came. We have come to reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Any hostile action you take on the Baku will be interpreted by the Federation as an act of war.
Very well, Ambassador.
Sir, they've raised their shields and are powering up their weapons.
Battle stations!
Alright, so we know these guys. Unlike the Dominion, these guys really don't have much of a role to play, and I'm guessing are just here because they were in the most recent movie at the time this came out, being Insurrection.
Enemy engaged. Station is under attack.
And whatever resolution you saw at the end of that movie, well, I guess we're just kind of ignoring it. I took that down a little fast. This one's another tutorial mission for the most part.
Starship construction commencing.
So we'll just run through it. If I can, I'm going to try to take over one or two of those capital ships, use them a little bit later.
Station is under attack.
It is a great day for battle.
Starship complete.
Alright, we have our construction ship telling us to build a mining station. I don't really know why they're specifying that. We did that in the last level, but okay.
That is a logical request.
Go do your job, little guy. I like the construction ships more here than I do in the next game. They have a crew complement of 500, which makes sense. If you've ever been in a construction site, you need a lot of people.
Commencing.
I think in the next game they bring it down to like 100, and that always bothered me. Alright, let's take this sucker over.
Requesting additional personnel.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
Station complete.
Now I gotta build a shipyard. Okay.
A prudent course of action.
Station is under attack. Enemy engaged. Station construction commencing.
Damn.
Station is under attack. Enemy engaged.
Lock all weapons.
Ambassador, sensors are picking up 6 additional sonar ships in the Briar Patch.
We cannot allow the sonar to destroy this outpost.
Okay, so I've gotten 2 of their ships. Usually I
Starship
can do better
construction
than that,
commencing.
but that's okay. We're gonna make a few reinforcements. That's what I can afford. Alright, we've built some Defiant classes. I'm gonna take the 2 Akira cruisers, and I'm gonna take the 2 ships that I captured. We're gonna send them off to kill.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
I wonder if Michael Dorn was enjoying his time. He just got to record a few lines, a little bit of dialogue, and walk out with a paycheck. This was still the early day of voice acting for video games, so I'm sure I'd like to think he had some fun with it. You'll notice they did not give him the Defiant, they specifically gave him the Avenger. So I guess the Federation has been making more of these. Hello. I should probably point out there are various nebulas. Metaphasic nebula, the green ones, they're really good at repairing the ship and replenishing the shields at an accelerated rate. Metreon Nebula, kind of the opposite. You go in there, they'll bring down your shields and they'll destroy you. There's a few others, but not on this level. Whoa.
Find the nearest shipyard.
Let's see if I can get the hell out of here. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
All sections on standby.
Run! Oh, your engines are down. Run!
Find the nearest shipyard.
Run!
Enemy engaged.
Damn it. You gotta pay for that.
Understood.
Starship construction commencing.
I'll make a few more Defiant classes.
Station is under attack. Starship complete.
The one problem with Search and Destroy, they will sometimes just wander right back into the base where they left. It's kind of hilarious, but it also can be frustrating.
Engaged.
Of course, once you find the bigger ships, you can just redirect them.
Ambassador, incoming message from Admiral Hawthorne.
Or I guess not needed.
Worf, we need you to return to Kronos immediately. The Enterprise has just informed us of a potential Borg invasion. If it is true, we're going to need you to rally the support of the Klingon Empire.
I understand. I will make sure Chancellor Martok and the Klingons are ready to assist the Federation. Warp out.
Alright, Starfleet Command is starting to assemble the troops, even though we don't know if it's a real invasion yet. Episode 3, Vendetta, staying on Worf.
Acting Captain's Log, Stardate 53551.6. I am taking the Avenger through the Icolis Expanse. Though it is a treacherous area of space to navigate, it should reduce the voyage back to Kronos significantly. Toral.
Twice before, you lacked the courage to kill me, Worf. You will not live long enough to get another chance. Nor will you be able to see me take my seat as ruler of the Klingon Empire.
You have no claim to the Klingon throne, Toral.
That is where you are wrong, Worf. You see, I have found the Sword of Kalis, and he who wields the sword rules the Empire.
That is impossible. You cannot have found the true Sword of Kalis. Only I know where it lies.
And that is why you must die. Once I dispose of you, there will be no one to dispute my claim.
Toral, if there is any honor in you, you will call off this Ormong before it tears the Empire apart. The Borg have returned, and this time, for us all.
It does not matter. I will not be stopped now, not by you, Chancellor Martok, or the Borg. I have waited years for this day. Your death will be forever marked as the first step of my ascension to the Klingon throne.
The Avenger is no match for a Negvar battleship. We will have to evade them in the Icolis Expanse. We must get to that wormhole.
Okay, so a few things about this one. It's your first chase mission, so you're not really here to build anything, you're here to go through the map. On that note, it's actually pretty fun. You'll be able to take over derelict ships as you go, which you're going to see. 2, we're being chased by Toral. You'll remember him from TNG when he rode his bike up to the Klingon High Council and wanted to take over. That was one of the Duras sisters in Redemption, I believe. Then you saw him again in a DS9 episode. He was a little bit older, but he wasn't the great, powerful leader that he wanted to be. So this is our third time seeing him, and he's just getting more and more bold with his plans, so give him credit for that one. Alright, here's an other nebula I was talking about, a blue one, Cerulean Nebula. Basically, that's a place to go and hide. In a level where everyone's trying to kill you, that's the best place to put your capital ships that are not allowed to be destroyed.
Enemy engaged.
Get us out of here! Maximum warp! Helm, new course heading. Helm, new course heading.
I probably won't do
Lay in
too
a new
much
course.
editing on this one.
Get us out of here! Maximum warp!
Just
Lay
because
in
it's
a
a
new
chase
course.
mission and you're constantly moving. But I'll try to trim it down where I can.
Lay in a new course.
Leave a few mines for everybody. Good.
Set a course.
Get through it, get through it.
Get us out of
through it,
here!
get through it.
Maximum warp! Get us out of here! Maximum warp! Helm, new course heading.
It is a little bit grating that they will reply to every command you give with a catchphrase. But it is an old game.
Terral and his ships have broken off pursuit. I'm also picking up high levels of radiation. It seems to be emanating from this derelict station.
Perhaps eliminating the source will dissipate the radiation.
I know they say to eliminate it, but more fun if you just take it over and disassemble it.
Commencing.
And I'll show you why in a bit. Like I said, I played this a lot growing up, and I had some time to refamiliarize myself with it before deciding to do this. A lot of times I would turn on either the campaign missions or more often the instant action modes, turn down the volume, and
impulse power.
Might just have an audio
Set a course
going on
for the next
background.
wormhole. Set a course.
So by dismantling that station, I ended up with 2,000 more dilithium than where I started.
New course heading.
Which is why I did it.
Engines to full. Helm. New course heading.
Ooh.
Prepare a boarding party to take control of the derelict.
Derelict Ferengi vessel.
New course heading.
Okay.
Lay in a new course. Helm. New course heading. Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
When they first showed up in TNG... Is there anything up here? No.
Impulse power.
When they first showed up in TNG, the Ferengi ship was supposed to be about as strong as the Enterprise. That did not carry over into later episodes. So this ship is not going to be terribly strong, but you can make good use of it.
Set a course.
Although, curiously, they kind of make the Defiant a weaker class of ship in this one. Team. But again, we can assume that technology moved up after Voyager got back.
Engines to full.
It's a game.
Impulse power. Lay in a new course. Get us out of here.
Sir,
maximum
sensors are detecting an abandoned starbase behind the nebula.
Prepare an away team and begin recrewing and repairing the base. Energize. Energize.
Requesting additional personnel.
I'm not going to go all the way, because we only have so many crew. But I'd like to get a few together. Let's see, we'll put you there. Repair rate will still be impaired, but that's okay. Well, we're working on that.
Starship construction.
Let's start
commencing.
building some reinforcements. And I'll cut back once these are done. Cutting back, we had a few Klingon visitors trying to shoot at me.
Bring us into weapons range.
Enemy engaged.
Fortunately, they're all in the nebula, so it's a little harder to kill them. Not computer, actually.
Set a course for the nearest repair facility.
The downside is they can still hit you and kill some of your crew, even if they're not doing much damage to your ship.
Sir, long-range sensors are detecting 3 more Klingon ships incoming.
Starship construction commencing.
Helm. New course heading. Set a course. Today is a good day to die.
Starship complete. Enemy engaged.
Lock all weapons. Lay in a new course.
Okay, before we get going, I believe there's 2 ships I can collect. One for sure.
Impulse power.
Come on. Something with the user interface that always drove me nuts, even 20 years ago. they will try to avoid a nebula, even if it's harmless.
Get us out of here! Maximum warp!
I understand avoiding one that can cause you damage, but it just drives me crazy that the ship...
Engines to full.
Purposely try to avoid
Starship complete.
Prepare and await it.
UI instead of AI.
Starfleet,
AI
we have a problem.
It doesn't actually apply.
Engines to full.
UI, user interface.
Get us out of here! Maximum warp!
Yeah.
Impulse power.
I thought there was one more. There it is.
Energize.
Starship complete.
Orcha class Klingon battle.
Lay in a new course.
Beautiful.
Get us out of here! Maximum warp!
Can I go this way? Or is this a dead end? No, I can. Okay. So while they're working on it, all of you, go up here.
Alter course!
Yeah, I'm kind of cheating a bit. Not cheating, but taking advantage
Starship
of the
complete.
Starfleet, we have a problem.
Not about you, little guy. Well, let's get you recrewed. Wormhole.
Impulse power.
You're gonna see a lot of wormholes in
Change
this
heading.
game. I think after
course.
DS9, they're just
Enemy
like, yeah, we'll put a
engaged.
wormhole in here. DS9 was a weird, stable wormhole. You know?
Make a note in the
They're not all scary looking like they were in the motion picture.
Make a note in the log.
Uh-oh.
Make a note in the log.
For that nebula little guy.
Understood. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Engines to full.
Battle stations.
Status
and last
report.
leg of the journey.
Impulse power.
Park some of you guys over here.
You will not escape me this time, Worf.
Oh yeah?
Reroute power to weapons.
Surprise,
Enemy
bitch.
engaged.
Status report.
Perhaps today is a good day to
Now
die.
you can't actually
not seen the
destroy
last of me,
Tural here.
Wolf.
His ship will just keep regenerating until he gets away.
Battle
Oh.
stations.
The computer knows that you might try something like this, and you can't kill
Armed
him.
and ready.
But that's
It
okay.
is a great day for battle.
And we are going to wrap this up.
Lay in a new course. Engines to full. Admiral, Tural, leader of the House of Duras, claims to have found the Sword of Kahless. He is planning to use it to take control of the Klingon High Council. If he succeeds, the Empire will be thrown into chaos. They will be unable to support the Federation against the Borg.
Starfleet cannot interfere with internal Klingon politics, but we need their support. You are closest to the situation, Worf. What is your assessment?
Sir, I suspect Tural's sword is a fake. I know where the true sword lies. If I retrieve it and return it to Chancellor Martok, Tural will have no legitimate claim to the Klingon throne.
Very well, Worf. I am giving you a field commission of captain. The Avenger is yours to command until further notice. Proceed with your plan.
Understood, Admiral. Worf out.
We found it, sir.
Excellent. Beam the Sword of Kahless on board and send a message to Chancellor Martok informing him that we are on our way.
For anyone who doesn't remember, Worf and I want to say it was Kur, and I want to say Jadzia was with him, hid the Sword of Kahless in an episode of Deep Space Nine. So this is just tying up that plot thread, which is pretty neat. The game does a good job in connecting all the pieces that happened in TNG and Deep Space Nine. Alright, last of the Federation campaign, Dark Omens.
Captain's log, stardate 53551.3. We have been hailing Starbase 612 ever since we received the USS Premonition's warning about the Borg. There has been no response. I fear we might be too late.
Captain, we are in visual range now.
On screen.
Captain, we are receiving a transmission from the Starbase.
Enterprise, thank God that you're here. We've been attacked by the Borg. They've assimilated the crews of every ship in the sector. They will be returning from Derek soon. We don't have much time.
It is imperative we re-establish defenses in this sector. We will use the derelicts to our advantage. Number 1, begin preparing away teams. I want all those vessels operational before the Borg return.
Alright, so the Borg came in and we're pulling what was basically a Wolf 359, but they weren't able to finish the job yet, so we are going to start recrewing some of these ships.
Engage. Energize.
We don't need you at full crew, so I'm going to need you over here. Put you two to work.
Will do.
Energize. 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 Energize.
Returning to base.
Engage. Number 1, prepare and await.
You, I don't need to be recruited.
Lay in a new course.
Okay, there's no... Yep, we're gonna need one of those.
That is a logical request.
Energize.
Set a course for the nearest repair facility.
That's a Nebula class.
Insufficient dilithium.
Oh, not enough dilithium yet. That's a Nebula class. They're going to be a little more important later, but right now they're just another ship. A Kira
Number
class
1,
vessel.
prepare and await. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Actually, you know what? Let me do it down here first.
All sections on standby.
Go up here. They give you a fair bit of time before the Borg actually start showing up, so you know they're coming back, but you don't know exactly when.
That is a logical request.
If I recall, they actually recreated the substance of this level in the next game. So they really seem to like this one.
Number 1, prepare and await.
And it is pretty good.
Engage.
Okay, that's going. I should probably build something to defend.
Station
with a few
complete.
Pulse cannons.
Station construction commencing.
Number 1, prepare and await.
Stream Runner class is your long-range
Lay in a new course.
Torpedo vessel. You'll get to build them later, but in this early one, this is the only one you're going to get. So keep them safe.
Captain, I'm picking up transwarp signatures, heading this way.
Battle stations.
Alright, and right on cue, the Borg are on their way.
Alter course.
Alright, so now this is where we start to look at some special weapons, not all of them yet. Tachyon detection grid,
Enemy
that's for cloaked
engaged.
ships, so we don't need to worry about that. Antimatter mines, like what Worf was using before.
Research commencing.
And then the last one is going to be a chain reaction pulsar, basically a special shot from the Akira class that goes from one ship to another to another to another. I want to say it has a maximum of hitting 5 ships. And each one is supposed to be a harder hit than the one before. So that's neat.
Research complete.
Now I'm going to let you guys in on something. There is a Borg base that you're going to have to destroy later. But if you destroy it too early, the game will glitch and the level will not show as completed, even when everything is done. So it's better to just let this one play out.
Enemy engaged. Station is under attack.
Reroute power to weapons.
Station complete.
Initiate new attack pattern. Get that ship out of my sector.
Starship construction commencing.
Armed and ready. Find the nearest shipyard.
Alter course.
Alright, well that was fun. I think I lost, nope, didn't lose anybody.
Be ready for anything.
Let's keep you in that group.
Starship complete.
Captain, I'm picking up Federation warp signatures heading towards us.
Starfleet could not have responded to our message so fast. Go to Red Alert. Those are Borg power nodes. They must have assimilated those ships. Alert all vessels.
I like the creepy music. It's actually really good soundtrack for the Borg in this game. Just something a little unnerving about it, but also in that kind of that 90s techno way. I don't know, I like it.
Starship complete.
Confirmed, Starfleet.
Enemy engaged. Unable to build.
Oh well.
Station is under attack. Starship complete.
Whoa, guys, help each other out.
Understood.
Okay.
Set a
One
course for
thing
the
they
nearest repair
definitely
facility.
fixed in the next game is that
Ship at full readiness.
one ship of a group might get attacked, but the others might be slightly out of range. And the other ship
Set a
will
course
just
for the nearest
ignore
repair
it
facility.
in this game.
All sections report.
Definitely a mistake that I'm glad they fixed in the next one. The first game is better in some
Set a
ways,
course for the nearest
but it's
repair
definitely
facility.
worse in others.
Follow my lead.
Starship complete.
No doubt the Borg have established an outpost in this area. We must find it and destroy it.
Battle stations.
It's
That's affirmative.
fairly well fortified. So I'm going to have these guys guard
Alter course.
this guy. So they're going to follow him everywhere.
That's affirmative.
Enemy engaged.
Battle stations. Get that ship out of my sector. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
All hands to battle stations.
Come on, guys, you gotta move in.
Battle stations.
All sections report.
Begin a sensor scan.
These are your scout ships. They're not very strong, but they have better sensors than everybody else, so you can get... Well, they're your best friend to team up with the Streamrunner class. Long-range weapons, long-range sensors. Let's see, what is that? No, let's take out the energy
Redivert
cannon.
power to weapons.
See how far away he can shoot? He's slow at reloading, but when you get a bunch of them together, they can wreak havoc.
Understood.
Enemy engaged.
Better go up there, buddy.
Just tell me where to go.
Make a note in the log.
All sections, report.
The computer knows that this is the one they have to worry about, so they're all going to attack him.
Begin a sensor scan.
And they will keep building rather quickly to try and stop you. So I'm really just holding back my main force until I can destroy these energy cannons. After that, I won't have as much trouble.
Enemy engaged.
Here we go again.
Get that ship out of my sector.
Alert the crew. Fire all weapons. Sections, report. Alert the crew.
There's no starbase down here, not in this early level. So if you take out the assembler, then they can't build anything. Of course, they will try to stop you.
Enemy engaged.
Armed and ready.
Okay.
Redivert power to weapons.
Status report.
Battle
No doubt the
stations.
Borg have established an outpost at this area. We must find it and destroy it.
Sometimes when you first lay eyes on the base, it will repeat
All
that.
sections report.
Another glitch. I'm guessing this level had some issues when they were making it. Again, nothing major. There we go.
Fire all weapons. Make a note in the log. Initiate new attack. Armed and ready. Make a note in the log. No, good course.
Enemy engaged.
All sections on standby. Make a note in the log.
And I should wrap things up.
Captain, incoming transmission from Admiral Hawthorne.
On screen.
Picard, I have alerted all ships in the quadrant of the Borg threat. The Enterprise is to escort the premonition to the Mannheim Research Facility for investigation and repairs, then return to Starfleet Command to begin preparing defenses.
Lieutenant, open a channel to the premonition. Captain Deming, we were able to repel the initial Borg attack on Starbase 612.
Thank you, Captain. We may have just given the Federation the chance it needs to survive. I hope it will be enough.
It will have to be.
Okay, everybody. Well, that finishes up the Federation campaign. Next up will be the Klingon campaign. That and the Romulan and later Borg will have a lot more going on. But yeah, let me get down to editing, and I'll have this posted. Let me know in the comments if you like it edited, if you just want to have it, just live and upload. Try to make it happen. Thanks for watching.